Who's at the... Oh, MTV Cribs, man, come on in. This is a 1-bed plus den 2-washroom condo. It's located in the Old Town / St. Lawrence Market area. The entryway is not that big, as you can see. When I have people come over, I gotta like do 1 by 1 single file. They gotta take off their shoes here, and it's a little bit annoying. Nonetheless, still grateful to live here. So right on the left side over here, we got a closet. Just your standard coat closet. So I got a bunch of filters, you know, for the HVAC. I got my gym bag, some random shorts. Then we got our jackets. Even though it's May, we literally just finished winter. So I have my winter jacket here. We got a skateboard that I bought a while ago and I still have not used it, man. I don't know why. I'll probably take it out before I move out of here. I got a fire extinguisher because this building's known for so many fire alarms. So real or fake, I'm prepared. This is like the 4th or 5th time it's been off already. We just got a bunch of shoes. As you can see, I'm an Air Force demon. I do also have a couple cool shoes that I want to show you guys. Number 1 being the Yeezy Pods. Now, I've never tried these on and I'll probably save it for a video. We got some Nike running shoes because I was trying to be a runner once upon a time and that didn't last long. I've got some heavy hitters over here. We got the Yeezy V2 Zebras. Of course, I got the Chuck Taylor Comme des Garçons collab shoe. Dude, I have the Space Jam 11s. Look how dusty they are, bro. I literally have not worn these in the longest time. But I'm telling you, back in the day, I was stepping out of the house with that heat. So basically, that's the closet over here. Not the most spacious, but you know, I make it work. And then on the other side, right over here, we got the washer and dryer. Honestly, the Whirlpool appliances for me have been great. And we just got a security alarm. You can buzz people up through here. Then we got this place over here, just, you know, to put some keys when I'm carrying stuff inside. Underneath that, we got the garbage. Now, that was the front portion of the condo. Let's hop into the den. Now, the thing I love about this den right over here is that it has a door. So it technically can function as a second bedroom. So this is my work from home station. I'm very productive when I'm joking, guys. I do not sit in here that much. I just need like a Herman Miller Eames chair, just like recline and work. I do have like this, you know, this Staples chair, which is pretty cool. We got a cool keyboard over here. My favorite part of this whole setup has to be the speakers. They are bumping. So this whole setup is powered by my MacBook over here. I plug it in and then we got like a whole desktop to work from. And by the way, all the products will be linked in the description below, so feel free to check them out. I got these prints from a local Toronto artist. Just some, you know, positive kind of vibes over here. The secret ingredient is to just show up. Bars. All right, so over here we got the Aqua True Classic. Now this is an over-the-counter reverse osmosis filter. I live in a condo, so I can't install a reverse osmosis filter under the sink. So I got this one. It's gonna be a big upgrade for me because I don't drink tap water like that. Now, I've been literally spamming water bottles for a year and a half. There's probably a lot of microplastics swimming in me, so I'm trying to change that with this. If you're not drinking reverse osmosis water, what are you doing? All right, so that was the den. Now let's move on to the washroom. Located right next door is the washroom. And this is a full washroom. We got a sink, a toilet, and we got a shower alone. So I usually keep this up because you never know who's lurking behind the curtains, and I am not gonna be a victim. It might be a little bit TMI, but I like efficiency in my life. This toilet, I blow it up every single morning. Then I walk straight over to the other washroom and take a shower so there's no steamy poop air. The ventilation in this condo is not the best. Like these vents up here, they suck. All right, so that was the washroom. Now let's take a tour of the main part of the condo. Starting with this mirror right over here. So I got this from IKEA. I really like the blue. It like adds some like color, some pop to the vibe. I do a little face check before I leave the condo, you know, make sure everything's good and head out. Now on the other side over here, we got the kitchen. So as you can see, it's not that big. We got a nice size sink over here, which is important for me because I hand wash all my dishes. Normally this is what my counter looks like. We got some fruits that are kind of rotten. Can someone explain to me how to make your bananas last longer? This kitchen doesn't have that much storage in there, but it's a decent amount. Right from the top, we got like my dishes. I got this mug over here, one of my favorite mugs. It says Dreamer. It was a gift to me. We got these glasses. I got them from Amazon, and they look like the ones from Casa Madera at the One Hotel, if you've been there. Do I ever use them? No. But from time to time, on a hot summer day, I'll put some ice in here. I'll put some mango Rubicon in here, and just have the time of my life while I enjoy the view. Microwave. Has a light underneath as well, and it also doubles as a fan. So we got a stove top over here, pretty basic, and then just, you know, not too much counter space. We got a dishwasher, got an oven that I barely use, and then just like a bunch of storage over here where I just put a bunch of random stuff. We got some vitamins, my contacts, all that over here, some protein powder for the bulk. Stay tuned for the fitness transformation video. That one's gonna go crazy. Now, moving on from the kitchen, we got the dining table right over here. So I wanted to get a little nice little marble style dining table, and obviously to save space because there's not much space to go around here, we got these stools that come from underneath. Pull this out, like eat my food, have a meal, whatever, and then I'll put these back in to retain space. Let's do a little fridge tour. Not my proudest tour, but we got 3% milk here for the bulk, lactose free of course. If you know, you know. This is probably one of the best sauces ever created besides McDonald's barbecue sauce. Oh, I really love these olives, man. The Kamada pitted olives, they're so fire. You guys should get yourself some. And then of course we got just like a bunch of eggs. I stay with my eggs like crazy. Like I just eat a lot of eggs. I probably eat like 6 eggs in one sitting. So this is a freezer right down here. They have 3 slots where you can put things, not that much space to be honest. I also have this little stool over here. They come in clutch to get like the tall places up there, or you know, where I keep my water, which is up here. So we got another kind of shelf. It's very deep, but normally I just keep like a pack of water in here because like I said, I don't like tap water. It's not my favorite, so I usually drink water bottles. And now let's move on to my favorite part, which is the living room section. And I'm telling you guys, I really cooked here. So we got this little roller cart over here. Just put like a bunch of random stuff. Pretty cool, pretty neat. Got some blue to match the blue over there. And then we got this IKEA storage unit. I forgot what it is. Just have a bunch of stuff on here, some lighting. Then we got a place to put my keys. The incense, you always gotta have that in your house if you want to smell good. And then underneath, I just got a bunch of random stuff. So the toaster, we have some pots and pans here, power outlet. Now moving on, we have a bunch of photos here. I didn't finish this wall again because I'm moving out. So I just put like a bunch of random photos here that I got printed from Staples. We got the GOAT, Drake, of course, Nothing Was the Same, one of his best albums of all time. So moving on, we got this shelf. I initially wanted the IKEA vintage shelf. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I settled for this one over here. So we just got like a bunch of random things. We got this nice little IKEA lamp over here with a gobi bulb that changes different colors. Got the 1,000 yen over here. Then just like some vinyls, some books. 17 by X, we got Starboy by The Weeknd. We got Tongues by Joji. We got Astro World by Travis Scott. And we got this right here. I picked this up at a vintage market and I picked it up because it looked really cool. If you haven't heard of Earth, Wind & Fire, definitely check out their songs. They're amazing. We got my fragrance collection over here. Now, this is something I really pride myself in. Like, if you ever come around me, just know I'm gonna be smelling hella good. We got the fragrance collection. We got the Tam Dao, the Matcha, one of the best fragrances of all time. We got some Mason Margiela, Tom Ford. I'm telling you, if you want to smell good for date night, this is what you gotta get. And then just like a bunch of other random stuff here. We got my cameras. I do love taking photos. I've always had a passion for photography. We don't really take film photos too much because it's hella expensive and takes too long to process. So we got the digital Fujifilm X70. It's basically like a film camera, but the digital version. We got the DJI Osmo Pocket camera. One of the best cameras for vlogging of all time. Very small, can fit in your pocket. It's got a bunch of random books here. I definitely recommend you guys reading The Power of Habit. It's a great book, very easy to read. This lamp was so hard to find, but it's an IKEA donut lamp, so beautiful, so nice. We got the mushroom lamp. This one stays off because it's really ugly looking. It's like a very bright yellow light. For some reason, bro, this condo stays super hot in the summertime. Like right now, I'm sweating like crazy. I keep this fan on me at all times. Pump it up to the max and just let it rotate for a bit, cool me down. I don't really like the builders and like the management of this building. They suck a lot. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Moving on, we got the Togo couch. Now, this is a fake Togo. It's a dupe Togo. I really like how it looks, the leather, the material and everything. It's also cool to sit in, but at the same time, since it's curved like that, your back kind of hurts. Kind of get slumped into the chair, which is not the best for long-term sitting. In general, it's a really nice piece of furniture to have. You know, it just adds to the aesthetics of the place. So we got this parking mirror over here. I accidentally dented it. It looks pretty cool. Like, I take some photos here, adds to the vibe of the place, opens it up a little bit more. And then we got this couch, man. One of the best purchases I've made of all time. I forgot what it's called. It's from IKEA and it is literally the comfiest couch of all time. Very amazing. It's very flat here too, so you can kind of put things here like books or your computer. It also comes with this attachment over here. So I use it as a coffee table sometimes, and it also has storage underneath, which is really great. So you can usually find me at my house like this, like lounging, working on a video or like on my laptop or just watching some TV. So over here, I was gonna put a bunch of artwork and stuff, but again, I'm moving out soon, so I was like, you know what? There's no point adding it now, but definitely when I get my next spot, it's gonna look so nice. I'm gonna deck it out like crazy, so stay tuned for that. This is my favorite TV of all time. This is the Samsung Serif TV. It's a 43-inch. It's made to look like an art piece. That's why it's on these easels right over here. The picture looks really good on here. It's vibrant, it's beautiful, and the sound quality is amazing as well. It's just a really great piece of art and furniture at the same time. And then we got some lighting behind it. You always need the ambient lighting. You will never see the overhead lights on at my house at nighttime at all. I just have this rope strobe light over here, and I keep it red. The vibes at nighttime is usually red. It helps you sleep better when you have like red light, produces melatonin or some shit like that. Now we got some art over here. This was supposed to be like a giant gallery wall. Of course, we got the Porsches right here because, you know, I'm about to manifest that Porsche 911 Turbo S. I got this frame from the dollar store and it came with a photo of New York, and I'm like, yo, that photo is so sick, so I'm gonna keep it as is. And then we got some paintings down here. So we got this. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite photos of all times. Like, I think it has like all the primary colors in it. It just pops so well, and when the sun shines on it, it looks even better. So beautiful. So I initially wanted to put it like up here or something like that, but again, I couldn't hang it up. It ended up on the floor, and honestly, it looks pretty nice here. So over here, we got an air purifier. You know, got to keep the air fresh because it gets very dusty and dirty in condos in general. And then we got this Govee lamp over here. This one changes colors too. Next accent light as well. The reason I moved in this condo is because of the view. As you can see, we have a clear view of the CN Tower. I walked in this condo and I'm like, yup, I'm definitely gonna be living here. So I do have a balcony over here and I never use it. Main reason is because there's a smoker that lives here. He is so cracked out. It will be like 12 a.m. in the winter. I'll like open the door to get some fresh air and I smell cigarette smoke. Some random obscure times, open it long enough and it'll start smelling like cigarette smoke. It is actually insane. So let's take a step out there. That's why I also don't have any furniture here as well. This is my balcony area. It's not the biggest, but it's definitely spacious enough for like a couch, maybe a table, just something to watch the sunset because I have western exposure. So what will happen is in the morning at 6 a.m. whenever the sun rises, the sunlight will hit the TD towers and reflect back. So I have like sunlight throughout the day. It's so beautiful. That's what usually wakes me up in the morning. There's no neighbors around me, so I can wild out, do whatever I want. Now let's move into the bedroom. So this is the bedroom, and before you guys flame me, yes, I do sleep on a twin mattress. This is a twin XL, but it's a purple mattress. If you know, you know. This is so comfy. Like I literally, the best mattress of all time. I usually sleep with the blinds open if it's not winter time, and then, you know, the sunlight wakes me up. I usually reflect off one of those buildings, come beam me in the face, and I have a nice, beautiful wake up. Definitely gonna miss those mornings and those evenings when it's just really sunny in here. We got a night table over here. I also have one of those, like, you know, sunlight alarm clocks. They don't work because, like, for me, I need at least 50 alarms on like every 5 minutes for me to wake up. So I got this like rolling closet contraption because the closet over here is not that big. I really like this. I have like my belt collection here. Is one of my favorite belts of all time, the diesel belt. Love this. This like cowboy belt I got from Amazon. Love that as well. I really want to get like, go to Texas and get like the actual like cowboy belts. Yeah, so this is my closet over here. Nothing too serious. We just got a bunch of random clothes. So I got this thing from Amazon. I don't know what you call this, but it has like all my socks, my underwear, is like my t-shirts and stuff. I also got a bunch of other random stuff up here, like some fragrances, my hat collection as well. I'm an avid hat collector. I got like a bunch of hats over here. One thing I don't like though is having a mirror where you sleep. They say it's like bad energy, but luckily in the new spot we don't have that. The door to this room is a slidey door. And then we just got the washroom, pretty straightforward. For me, my favorite part of this whole washroom is the walk-in shower. I love a good walk-in shower with glass. We also got a toilet over here. So right next to the washroom, we got the electrical panel. All right, so above the electrical panel, we got this painting now. This painting is so special to me because I feel like I manifested this spot.
So I couldn't find a spot at the time, and I came downtown to shoot a video where I randomly stumbled upon this painter at St. Lawrence Market. I picked this piece because it stood out to me the most, and a few days later I found this exact condo, and that painting ended up being my exact view driving in and out of the city. Crazy how life works.
All right, so that's it for the condo tour. Now it's time to kick you guys out, so make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you later.